everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and today we have another what's for dinner. This week got all messed up as you will hear. So very simple meals, not the healthiest but quick and easy for your family. So I hope you enjoy and stay tuned for more. Hey everybody, so it is Monday night and tonight we're going to be making an old favorite of mine. Ooh. A egg casserole. So over here I have this bag of frozen onions and peppers. I love these, they're very convenient. You probably could throw this in your casserole frozen, but I feel like that would just add a little bit too much like water that I don't really want. So I'm just gonna cook these up really quick and just get them de-thawed a little bit. Then I have some bacon going over here. This is about 3/4 of a pack and I cut it in the strips in half to cook faster. And then we're going to be adding everything into here. And I like this as a breakfast for dinner type of meal, just to switch things up, because to be honest, like we rotate through like beef, pork, chicken, that's it. Like it can get kind of boring. So this is a way to switch it up, and you don't even need to use the bacon. You can just use eggs, which is a really inexpensive way to get a lot of protein, vegetables, and carbs, because we're gonna add in potatoes. And it's a way to have like kind of like a meatless meal. Well, no, it would be a meatless meal, but to have a meatless meal to save money. So we're just gonna get all this thrown up together, and I will show you how. So I have 10 eggs in there, and I'm gonna do a cup of milk along with the potatoes. So this milk is not cooked yet. I haven't had bacon in so long. We eat the sausage patties from Costco, they're amazing. We used to have bacon every Sunday morning, and now we do the sausage patties, and they're just so much quicker. So I'm gonna add in this cup of milk. And then the rest of the bag of these hash brown potatoes, it says 3 cups, but I'm just gonna use what I have left. I'm gonna whisk this up. And it says you can cook them without thawing them, which is good. The one thing about this recipe is it does take a while to cook. Eggs like this do take a while to cook in the oven. I think it's probably like around 45 minutes to an hour, so just keep that in mind. Plus you have to cook the bacon. You could definitely prep the bacon ahead of time, and you could prep this actually like whole thing on the weekend or whatever. It makes a lot, so you'll have a good amount of leftovers depending on the size of your family. Just gonna whisk all that together. One more yolk there. And then just gonna throw these right in the mixture. I'm not really sure. These are pretty freezer burnt, so hopefully that's okay. But I don't really love these hash browns. Like I probably wouldn't just make them on a Sunday morning, but they're good for this recipe. Also adding in these peppers. You could also add in spinach or broccoli, like whatever vegetables you're feeling. And then salt and pepper and garlic are the star of the show, but whatever seasoning you like. This is why I love this recipe. Like it's literally whatever you want. If you have ground sausage, you could do that instead of bacon. So good. So I just preheated the oven to 350, and then once the bacon's done, we're ready to rock and roll. Okay, we're gonna add in the bacon, and I put some aside to put on top. And you can add in cheese, but I don't want to go overboard on the cheese in here, so I'm just gonna add some on top instead of actually adding it in, because I'm trying to eat a little bit healthy right now. Let's put it in the bowl. So I did spray this down, And I'm just gonna pour the mixture in. And I'm gonna start with half an hour. And then I'm gonna add some bacon on top and add the cheese, and then put it in for another like 10 to 20 minutes. But the eggs in the middle do take a long time to set, so even if you think it's done, it probably needs a little bit longer. So I had this on for a bit over an hour and it still seems kind of watery in the middle, so I'm gonna let it sit and maybe it just needs to cool down because it should not take that long, but we will see. It does look and smell really good though. Okay, we're going to make some turkey meatballs tonight. So I have my pound of ground turkey, and then I'm just gonna crack in 1 egg. Oh no, I'm not. Sorry, my head is messed up today because I've been trying to practice my French all day. And that is a really hard language to practice. So I have a headache, so I'm just making some tea. But I'm gonna do some pepper and some garlic and some Italian seasoning, and then we're gonna add in some cheese. Just never comes out properly. I'll link the recipe down below. Measure thing. So put a handful of cheese in here, and then we can put more on top. The worst part about this is making the meatballs. I don't know why, but I have just never really liked making burgers or meatballs or anything like that with my hands. So that's about it. And then I'm just gonna mix it up, form them into meatballs, put them in a tray, which I will show you, at 400 for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to take them out. You can put marinara sauce, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to throw some tomato sauce on there and some cheese, and that will be it. I'm going to put a little bit more of this Italian seasoning. But after the 20 minutes, they will be pretty like greasy, so you're just going to want to, it's almost like making a meal. You're just going to want to take them out and drain them. And then with this, I'm going to throw in some wedges and sweet potato fries in the air fryer, along with probably just some baby Brussels sprouts. You can put whatever you want in here really, but I'm going to put these in for 20 minutes at 400. So today I was like really busy. I'm studying French or something, and French is like the most complicated language. So my brain is like really fried, and I forgot to take out meat, so we're having a leftovers night. So right now I'm just making my typical barbecue chicken pizzas, barbecue sauce, green peppers, chicken, and we only have 2 left, and I'm gonna add some cheese. We only have 2 left, but we do have a couple, we have a little bit of that egg casserole left and a couple meatballs plus like a hard-boiled egg. So we're just gonna eat up what we got and use it up because tomorrow I am going to Costco. So we're gonna get lots of new goodies, and so that's why I want to use up to make room in the fridge. But yay, Costco and pizza. I actually used up the green pepper, the naan breads, and the cheese, and I don't know about you, but I love using things up. It's such a good feeling to me because it means I didn't waste it, so love that. There is my pizza. I'm probably gonna put it in for another minute, but my camera's gonna die. But that is probably all I'm gonna be eating tonight because I'm not that hungry, which for me is good. It means that I ate enough throughout the day, that I'm not like starving and like ravenous at night. So that will be Wednesday's dinner, and then whatever Derek makes for himself along with his pizza, which I put way more cheese on. I'm trying to cut back on the cheese on my meals, but see you tomorrow. Okay, so it's been a while since my last meal. That night actually with the meatballs was when this guy decided that he was gonna get very sick. So for the past week almost, it was a very rough week. We didn't know if he was gonna make it. He was very sick. I was to the vet 4 times. They didn't know what was wrong with him, and he was squealing in pain. It was completely awful. So anyways, this story is inspired, or this meal is inspired by this story, because we did make him a lot of chicken and rice because that's really good for them when they have a stomach issue. But we ended up getting him some canned food that my vet has that's really good for their stomach. So I was like, well, we might as well use up all this chicken and rice. And I was going to make a stir fry, but we've been eating like a lot of like air fryer meals because, first of all, the day that he got really sick, I was supposed to go to Costco, and so I never made it there, and so we don't have a lot of food left. So we've been eating a lot of air fryer meals, and just because they were fast and easy, and our days kept getting messed up by going to the vet, so I never got to take meat out. So we, like, you know, when you eat a lot of like unhealthy meals and then you don't want to eat a really healthy meal, that's how I felt today. So I decided, this is completely experimental, I decided to put the chicken and rice all together in here, and then I'm gonna be making some frozen broccoli and adding it into that. So it's gonna be like a chicken broccoli rice dish, and then I'm gonna take some cream of chicken soup and mix it in there as kind of like a sauce, and then add some cheese. So we'll see what it's like. I'm literally making this up with this leftover rice and chicken that we never used, and this was the last of our chicken actually, so we don't have any more anyways, so we'll see. Let's see how it goes. Okay, when I said this was an experiment, I meant it. Oh my god. Okay, so I added in a cream of chicken soup, and then it was like really like thick and wouldn't stir, so then I added in some chicken broth, and now it's like nice and saucy. So I'll probably have to add something else once the broccoli is in there just to make it more saucy, but we'll see when that happens. And I'm gonna preheat my oven to 400. Okay, so I cooked this frozen broccoli and then I put it in there. I didn't have to add anything else, and I'm just gonna top this with cheese, put it on for 40 minutes. I did add salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And because our chicken wasn't even seasoned or anything because we were gonna give it to the dog, so I did add that, and then now I'm gonna top with cheese and add it in. And now I'm just gonna leave it in probably till my husband gets home. Good to go. Okay, so there it is. It actually smells good, so hopefully it tastes good also. And there it is on my plate. Yum. Hey guys, welcome back. It is the next day, and today we are having burgers, just some good old-fashioned burgers and fries. We still have not made it to the grocery store or Costco because Ruger ended up getting sick again in the night, but we figured it out. It was his kibbles making him that sick, so good news that we figured it out. But yeah, we never made it to the grocery store or Costco, so we're just running on empty over here and what we have. So I did use this bacon in, I think, a recipe on here that I just did, but anyways, I want to use up the bacon, so I'm gonna cook up some bacon, and then we're gonna use up the rest of these hamburger buns. Hopefully we got this big pack a while ago we have to use them. I'm gonna put some cheese, and then have lettuce here. And then I'm really debating putting on some sweet potato fries for myself because I love them. Maybe in the air fryer with a vegetable, like some Brussels sprouts or something, just to add a vegetable in there. That's what we're doing, so let's get to cooking. And I just made this tea, this super health multivitamin tea, and our super herbal tea, and it's really nasty. It's chamomile and turmeric and multivitamins, but it's really gross. So if you really needed to get your vitamins in, like, you might be able to do it, but I don't. I think I'm gonna throw it out because I don't want to have to drink the rest of that cup. So it also looks like this, very orange. Anyways, let's cook up this burgers. The burger's going. We put 2 in here and 2 in here, just to cook them faster. Yummy. And then I got some lettuce out and some bacon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.